excited to be here. If I said I wasn't nervous, I'd be lying to you, because I am a little bit nervous to present today. But I'm very, very excited. I'm excited to share with you what I'm going to talk about, but I'm really also excited to hear the other speakers that will be presenting today to all of you. I shared this message not long ago to a group of young girls at an event that they had, actually in this same building here, and I was really excited with the outcome of it. So I'm going to be sharing a lot of the same things with you guys, all of you, and their parents, maybe if some of your youth came to it, or just to all of you as a society. So I'm excited. So my topic is to create positive emotional outcomes. That's what I will be addressing today. As I said, I work for the mental health, as a mental health therapist here for the Bear Lake Memorial Hospital, but I've been here a little over a year, and I've really, really enjoyed our community. So I'm excited to get to talk to all of you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a little participation from you. I'm going to ask you a few little quiz questions here. First one, is there a perceived difference between mental illness and physical illness?
Yes.
Yes. Why? So I hear a few people saying that you can't see it. Some are more visual than others, right? This is true. Does it cause problems? How?
Relationship issues.
Okay. It can cause lots of different ones, right? Relationship, it can cause issues with friendships, it can cause issues with just how we feel personally, that maybe people won't fully understand what we're going through or what we're feeling, right? The list can be endless. There's a lot of things that it can cause because it is perceived differently. Physical, people can understand. Mental, a lot of people don't fully understand. We don't really understand how or what we can do to help them. We understand, oh yeah, physical, we can take them to a doctor, they have a broken bone. Mental, what do? They're saying they're depressed, they're saying they're feeling sad. I don't know what to do or what to say. So I'm hoping that I can address some of this today. What are the top causes of mental illness that we face in society, even here in Montpelier today? No sunshine. That's what somebody mentioned. What are some of the mental illnesses that go along with that? Depression and anxiety. Yes. So, those are kind of the top two, right? But these are some of the top causes here. Now, really, you could say anything could be a cause that could cause depression and anxiety. That would be very, very true. These are just some of the top ones that they mentioned. Genetic factors, environmental things before and after birth, right? Exposure to trauma that we will hear a lot about today. Physical, emotional, sexual. Lifestyle choices, prolonged stressors, chemical and physical changes that actually happen in the brain. So now I actually answered this next quiz question for you. What are the top two most common?
Depression and anxiety.
Yes, depression and anxiety. And that's where I plan on focusing most of my presentation today, is on these two, because these are two of the most common in our society today, and here even in Montpelier. What's the percentage of people that will experience not just feelings of depression or anxiety, but actual depressive disorder with both of those? Any guesses? 19% will experience an anxiety disorder, and about the same, 1 in 4, will experience a major depressive disorder in their lifetime. These are some of the common anxiety disorders that people struggle with. A lot of these you might be familiar with, and I just wanted to go over some key things with each one. First one, generalized anxiety disorder. This is just where you have excessive worry, so much worry that you just don't feel like you can control it. You're getting headaches, you're getting stomach aches, you're not feeling good, you're worried over and over and over again about maybe same things, different things. It just kind of happens, but it's to the point where you can't control it. It's not what I felt today. I definitely felt anxiety before I had to come up here and speak. I got nervous, I get sweaty, I start shaking a little bit, but it didn't keep me from coming up here to do it. This is to the point, as it mentions down here at the bottom, according to the DSM-5, that the issues cause clinically significant distress or impairment in social, occupational, or other important areas of functioning. So when it gets to that point that it's controlling your life, that's when we consider it a disorder. The next one, obsessive compulsive disorder. This one is one where you do kind of a checking and rechecking. I locked the door, but I need to check it again. And you know what? I know I just checked it There are others, you do the same routine over and over and over again. If that routine is broken, you're not happy. It throws your day off. You become disoriented, confused, you become upset, irritated. These are signs of obsessive compulsive disorder where it controls your thought processing. It controls what you do, your actions, your behaviors. Okay? Panic disorder, just like it sounds. Panic attacks, they can come up out of nowhere so often that you're afraid to actually have them. You're afraid that it's going to happen when you go anywhere. You're just constantly afraid of just having this freak out. A good example of a panic attack is you feel like you just ran a marathon, yet you didn't do anything. You're breathing hard, your heart's racing, you're sweating, all that, but yet you have done nothing. That's a good example of a panic disorder. Social anxiety disorder, just like it sounds. You're afraid to go out where people are. You're afraid to be around people. You have this fear that everywhere you go, people are judging you. Even if you don't know them. You walk through the grocery store and somebody glances at you across the aisle and immediately you say to yourself, they are judging me, I've got to get out of here, I can't stay here. They are judging what I'm wearing, they're judging what I look like, they're judging everything about me, I've got to leave. And this controls you to the point that you avoid going to the grocery store. You avoid going out with friends, being social. This one causes us to not be able to make friends very easily. It keeps us away from friendship and we isolate ourselves. Right? Next one, special phobias. Again, as it sounds, you have this fear, a fear of snakes, heights, mice, public speaking. But I'm here and I'm doing it, right? Tight spaces, to the point to where a spider runs out, you freak out, and you cannot go to that room again because you're afraid that spider might still be there. Not just freaking out and saying, oh, you have your husband go and kill the spider, right? That happens to my mom pretty regularly. It's more to the point to where you just won't even go to that room because you know there was a spider once there. You're going to avoid it at all costs, if that makes sense. Okay, the last one here, and this one's one that I believe Sean will talk more in depth on, post-traumatic stress disorder. This one is where you've experienced some kind of traumatic event in your life, and it doesn't matter what it is. It could be a car accident, it could be the loss of a loved one, it could be some of these being abused or being bullied or anything of that sort. It just gets to the point to where, as it mentioned down here at the bottom, it causes that clinical distress in your head. That consistency, you have nightmares, flashbacks, you avoid places that remind you of that experience at all costs. These are all examples of PTSD. Okay, now, major depressive disorder. These are just some signs and symptoms of major depressive disorder. That feeling of hopelessness, that feeling of worthlessness, right? Loss of interest in daily activities, changes to your appetite or weight. Now, these aren't just minor changes like, oh, I want to lose weight. These are big changes, significant ones that happen in a short time. You just stop eating because you're so depressed you don't want to eat. Or you start eating a lot because you're so depressed you just start indulging tons of food and you put on 15, 20 pounds in a very, very short time, in a couple of weeks. Sleep changes, not just little sleep changes, like I can't sleep, I don't sleep at all. I get 2 hours of sleep a night, my sleep is restless, I'm not sleeping at all, and this is consistent every night that I go to bed, or 5 out of 7 times in a week, I am not sleeping, and 1 or 2 times out of the week I might be getting 5 or so hours of sleep. Anger, agitation, irritability, without reason, you just all of a sudden get mad. You blow up at somebody and you're like, wow, why did I do that? Where did that come from? Loss of energy, reckless behavior. We start trying to cope with it with drugs, alcohol, or we think we can just shop and buy all this stuff and it'll make us feel better. Difficulty concentrating, unexplained aches and pains, and the big one for here where we live down at the bottom is seasonal depression. That's a big one around here. The daylight shortens, right? We get up in the morning, it's dark. By the time we get home from work, a lot of us, it's dark. We're not seeing the sunlight. We're not getting out. And we get a lot of snow, right? So not very many people want to go outside. We don't want to be as social as active. We want to kind of stay locked in our home where it's warm, where it's cozy. But it's not healthy. So how does our brain learn? There are 2 main ways that I'm going to talk about. Is anybody familiar with them? What? I heard somebody, did they say ask? Oh, I couldn't, okay. Well, two main ways they are brain learners. First one, repetition. Think about it. When you were young and you learned to tie a shoe, you had somebody show you how to tie your shoe, right? And then you did it over and over and over again. Now, when you go to tie a shoe, do you even think about it? Or does it just happen? Right? Repetition made it so it stuck with you. You're not going to forget it. The second way, powerful experiences. This could be loss of a loved one. It could be a birth of a child. It could be anything, a birthday party, something that really sticks out to you, something that left a lasting impression in your life. Now, the downfall to both of these is they can either be positive experiences or positive repetition, or negative. Negative, powerful experiences, or negative repetition, like that reoccurring thought in your mind that tells you, I'm not good enough. I'm worthless. I'm not as good as. I'm not important. But those that I'm going to point out today are lies. The negative repetitions that we usually have in our mind, those are lies that we usually tell ourselves. There's no truth to them. Because the truth is, there is no one that is better than anyone else. We are all equally unique. Now the last one, I won't go in depth on this because as again I mentioned, Sean will be talking more about the trauma that will be discussed later on. So some myths. I want to cover a couple myths about depression and anxiety. First myth, we feel like we are all alone, that we are the only one, that we're stuck in this pit or this trench. Everybody else is up here. They're happy. They have love. Their life is perfect. Ours is not. I'm alone. I'm lost. Nobody cares about me. Nobody knows what I'm going through. That is a lie. Because the truth is, you are not alone. In fact, there are others just as confused or as lost as you are. There are others feeling the same things that you are feeling. There are others going through similar circumstances. And if we work together, we find solutions and we find our way out. We find our way back up to where we think everybody else is. But we cannot do it alone. Being alone or isolating yourself is the worst thing you could do. That just makes it worse. We need to be open. We need to be willing to communicate this with each other. And when it is communicated to us, we need to be willing to say, what can I do to help you? Because I don't know, but I'd like to be there to support you. Next one, depression and anxiety are forever, like the Energizer Bunny, right? But we know that that is not true. There is no timeline with anxiety and depression. It can be short, it can be maybe a little longer term. There's no timeline. It's something that we need to work on over and over and over again together to defeat. And it can be defeated. Nobody will ever understand. That, again, is a lie. Because more people will understand than you think. More people will understand what you're going through, will recognize what you're going through, and will be able to help you. Depression is not new. It has been around for a very, very long time. And there are people who are trained to help, who love doing this as a career. I am one of those who loves to work with this. Sean is another one, and we have many other good counselors here in Montpelier, that this is what we love to do. This is what we're trained to work with people on, to help them to overcome these struggles. It's not a real illness. Treatment only meant for the really bad or the crazy. Now, sadly, this is something that's gone on in society for a very long time, that people actually believe this. And people today still believe this. That is why we're too afraid to talk to people about it. Because we are afraid that it's only meant for those kind of people, the ones that are really, really bad. But this is not true. The truth is, belittling the illness only makes it bigger. It is becoming more prevalent in our society. In fact, what we're finding with depression and anxiety is with every generation, it is going up. Every generation, depression and anxiety are getting worse. treatment helps, why not be happier? Therapy to me is like when you were younger and you had a stuffed animal or a pet that you would talk to. You think about it. When I was a kid, I talked to my dog all the time. I had a dog that was my favorite, my best friend. We'd go everywhere. I lived in Fish Haven at the time, and we would just go up in the mountains. And as long as I had my dog with me, my parents were okay with me going up in the mountains, and my brothers. So we would go up all the time with our dog, and we would talk to him all day long. Why? Because we knew that no matter what we told him, he would still love us. No matter what I said, he wasn't going to judge me, and he couldn't tell anybody. Right? His name was Brewster. His sister's name was Funky. So we had Funky Brewster, if you're familiar with who that was. But this is how I look at therapy too, is we're not there to judge you. We're not there to judge your character, to judge what you've done in your life. And we can't share it with anybody, whatever you share with us. We're there, and we will love you. Like your pet did. Like I said, I'm not going to judge what you say to me. I'm there to help you. The biggest difference is I'm there, or as therapists, we're there with ways or ideas that could possibly help you have a better life. Create ways to work through the struggles that you're having. So there's no shame in therapy. Oh, one too far. This is what most people do when they believe hope is gone. They start to isolate, as I mentioned. They start to lean into some of these non-lethal self-harm of cutting, burning. There's times where they turn into more of the morbid ideation, where they want to die and they make plans to die. And that's the suicidal ideation, is where you're actually making a plan and you want to do something about it. Right? This is where people turn when they feel like they have nothing left in their life. They have no hope. They have no one who will understand. They have no one who will care about them if they're gone. Life would be easier if they weren't here. These are the lives that we want to change. Okay? So what do? We need to stop focusing on the problem, and we got to focus on the solution. Right? So I'm going to quickly go over a few lifestyle things. Depression and anxiety are a disease of civilization. Now, there's a big study by Stephen Liardi. He went and studied a group of people in Papua New Guinea. And what he found was they focused on depression and anxiety among these people. And out of 2,000 people, they found one sign of depression. And they wondered why. Why was there only one sign of depression when these people lived a lifestyle that was really hard? A lifestyle where there was a lot of mortality rates. Infant mortality rate was really high. They lived the lifestyle of hunting and gathering. The lifestyle which they're finding out is what we were physically made to do. But that's not what we have to do in society now. I can go to Artichoke, I can go to Roland's and get all my groceries. I don't have to go and work hard to get it. So they came up with this idea. This quote, "We were never designed for this sedentary, indoor, socially isolated, fast food-laden, sleep-deprived, frenzied, modern pace of life." So what they did is they came up with 6 therapeutic lifestyles to kind of help with this. The first one, physical activity or exercise. Is that a surprise to anybody? No. No, we've heard this over and over again. Because it helps with mental clarity, it helps with our neuron signaling, and it helps with anti-aging. But the sad thing is 60% of adults do not exercise. Why? Why is this? It's because we feel like this. Right? We feel like this whenever we want to go exercise. We look at a treadmill and something inside our mind is saying, don't do it! You're not going to go anywhere. Right? You're just going to be in one spot the whole time. So your mind is fighting you. You're fighting yourself. And the truth is, it's because it's not natural. When they asked these people in Papua New Guinea if they exercised, they looked at them weird and said, why would we exercise? And yet these people were some of the healthiest people that they'd ever found physically. They had bodies of athletes because they lived the lifestyle. So what they came up with instead was, instead of getting out and doing real insane physical exercise, they said the simplest thing that we can do is natural and social exercise. If you're going to go exercise, do it with people you enjoy being around. 30 minutes a day, 3 times per week, and walk in a fast pace. Get your heart rate up to 120 to 150. And what they found this did was they tested this against Zoloft that they use for depression all the time, and this won every single time. 30 minutes a day, 3 times a week of going for a walk with people that you really enjoy being with. The next one, essential fatty acids. And some of these I won't go in much detail on because I'm getting short on time. But this one, omega-3 versus omega-6. So omega-6 is mainly what we eat now. Basically our grains, the foods that we get from the stores, even most of our meat supply. Where omega-3s are more fish, wild game, or in vitamins. What they found is the ratio should be 1:1, omega-3 to omega-6. Typical American diet is 17 omega-6 to 1 omega-3. We need to make a change there. What they're finding is it's an anti-inflammatory. So what happens is the stress response of your brain is where your amygdala is. And what happens is the more stress it gets, the bigger it becomes inflamed. To where a lot of our signaling, our feelings, being able to feel, all that starts to become diminished or lower. Right? That's why this anti-inflammatory is so important. Okay, the next one, sunlight. We just talked about that with living here. We need to find ways to get out and see more sunlight. In other study, they said the most important time is in the early morning between 7 and 11 a.m. because of the certain rays that are put off by the sun and how it resets that melatonin in our brain that is supposed to be released at night. So then obviously the next one would be getting a healthy sleep, 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night. The second to last one here is anti-ruminative behavior. We need to stop the circumstantial thinking that we get caught up in all the time of thinking that we're not good enough, believing in those lies. The moment we start feeling those come in, we need to make a change. We need to do something different physically so our mind will do something different mentally. Our body cannot wander from the past to the future. It's always stuck in the present, but your mind can. Your mind will jump to the past all the time and dwell on your mistakes. Your mind will jump to the future all the time and bring anxiety and worry about things, but your body can't. So you need to make changes physically so that your mind will make changes with it. Seeing things through a new perspective. Social connection, we need to change screen time for FaceTime. We need to be social. There's that an ad on TV. This guy gets a text from his friend that says, "Hey, what you up to?" And he looks out and he's got this brand new car. So he goes out and jumps in his car, drives clear across town, knocks on his friend's door, and says, "Not much. What are you up to?" And his friend's like, "You answered my text in person?" He goes, yes, I did. And I was like, I know that's a car ad, but I was like, that is actually really good. Why don't we do that? We need to stop hiding behind our screens and talk more in person with people because of what it can do for us. Okay? This is how we can offer help to others. I'm not going to go through all these because I think I'm pretty close to out of time. I wanted to actually finish with something with you all real quick. This is something I did with the youth when I talked to them. I got a lot of feedback saying that they loved it. This was the youth, and I'm going to do it with you. So it's going to be something that's going to maybe get you a little bit out of your comfort zone, make you feel a little awkward, but that's okay. Because life is about doing things differently than we've always done to make it so that we can become better personally, so that we can have better lives. So what I'm going to ask you to do right now is I want each of you to stand up. Please just stand up. You can go with me for a couple seconds. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take part in something that is called laughter therapy. I don't know if you've ever heard about it, but this has been held in over 16,000 different laughter groups in over 50 different countries. So it's not new. This is actually developed by a doctor. Oh, I do? Oh, I guess I didn't need to rush. I thought the blinking of the light was telling me I had 5 minutes. So I didn't have to rush through those last slides. So sorry I rushed through it so quick. They told me the 5-minute warning was a flashing light, so I thought that's what that meant. So Dr. Madan Kataria, he's the one who actually developed this. And what he did was he tested out, right? They ran lots of tests, and they found this to really help people with this laughter therapy. So what I want you to do is I want you to stand by a partner, whether you know him or not, it doesn't matter. Because like I said, you're going to break you out of your comfort zone. So I'll have somebody next to you. What you're going to do is you're going to put your hands in front of your face, kind of like you're reading a book. Not right in front like reading a book. You're going to put them up right here. You're going to take part in laughter therapy. What you're going to do is pretend as though you just read the funniest thing ever. You're going to laugh hard from down here, not just a petty laugh. But you're actually going to laugh from down here in your gut, kind of like, right? You just got to fake it. It doesn't even have to be a real one. So you're going to pretend like you just read the funniest thing ever, and you're going to turn to your partner and you're going to show them how funny it was while you're laughing. Okay? All right. So I want you to do it. Go ahead, pretend like you read something funny and show your partner.
Sorry, I went.
It's funny because most of you start off faking them, and then you just get so silly. Next thing I'm going to have you do is you're actually going to shake their hand. And as you shake their hand, you're going to pretend as if you just told them the funniest joke that you have ever known, even if it was just one of those dad jokes, right? But you think it's hilarious.
Gotcha.
So you're going to shake their hand and you're just going to laugh at how funny the joke was that you just
I don't know,
told them.
shake hands and
Go
laugh
ahead, now shake their hand.
about the joke. Other people, it makes it funny too.
That actually sounds really good. So
Oh, gee.
what you just did, just by faking it, which actually turned into more of a real
Faked
laugh,
it.
but you released certain endorphins within your brain and throughout your body. You made yourself feel a little bit better, even by faking it. And science has proven that your body and your mind does not know the difference between you faking a laugh and you laughing for real. It still releases the same endorphins. It boosts your immune system, helps you to be healthier. It makes you feel better. I mean, don't you just feel a little bit better just for even laughing like faking it? Right? It decreases that stress hormone that I talked about targeting those certain parts of the brain. And you just had more fun. We are meant to feel what you just felt there for even a split second on a regular basis every day in our lives. That's how we're meant to be. Depression, anxiety, sadness, stress, those things are just there so we know how good it is to be happy. Those things are just there to remind us that we are meant to be a happy people. We are meant to be positive. We are meant to have that joy in our life, that serenity, peace, calm. That's what we're meant to have. We're meant to have that all the time, or as often as we can. So I want you to do those kind of things, just anything, daily, even if it is faking a laugh with your family. I did it with my kids a while ago at the table, and I said, hey, I want you to try something. And they just thought it was hilarious, right? We're meant to be like that. So I hope that each of you will find ways in your life to bring that positivity, even if it is outside of your comfort zone, doing something different than what you've always done. Break those old traditions that have let us down, not feeling good, being depressed, and do something else that makes you feel better about who you are. As a society and a community, we are meant to do this for each other and to help each other and to build each other up. And the only way we can do that is to break away from the discomfort of talking with people who struggle with depression and anxiety, with those who struggle with being suicidal or are cutting. We are meant to address that with each other and just love them. Don't judge them. Be there for them. And be that support. Thank you very much.